Hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. Well, going to do the Maiden on one I'm snuck in on you. This is the Flightline P-38, the Army green one, and I'm going to be doing the maiden flight on it. It's set up exactly by the book, right down the manual, even to the suggested up elevator of, I think it was at 3 millimeters, and the flaps, suggested flap settings. So we're going to go by the book and trust it. CG is basically a little further in, like right about there. See them black marks on top of the wing? That's pretty much CG, and actually it's a little bit behind that. So we're going to see.
Motors are on. Careful. High rates 100.
You good? Okay.
That were color painted. You wanted the pages that were black and white. Doug! You live in the farm.
Never flown anything like this before. All right, here we go.
You don't know what a catalog is.
Gear is up. Flaps are up.
Boy, she's locked in. Oh, what a sweetheart. What a sweetheart. Oh, what a sweetheart.
Time remaining 4 minutes. Landing flaps. Retracts deployed.
All right, let's see if the factory flap settings are perfect. All right, everything's down. Landing left to right. A little hot. Boy, I tell you, what a sweetheart. What a sweetheart. Take it off, right to left.
Time remains. Flaps are up.
What a sweetheart. Oh yeah. I'm happy.
Retracts deployed. Gear is up.
All right. I'm comfortable enough. Let's do a stall. All right, you're flying long, lost power. What's she do? All right, she slumps forward, so that's good.
deployed. Landing flaps. Time remaining 2 minutes.
All right. Gonna land right to left. Maybe.
Takeoff flaps. Gear is up.
Oh man, what a sweetheart.
Retracts deployed. Landing flaps.
Landing.
Time remaining 1 minute. Props are secure. Safe to approach.
All right, folks, I gotta tell you, that's one of the best maidens I have ever had. Absolute fluid with the tanks are on. The factory settings were perfect. Watch that gear go up and down.
Retracts deployed.
All right, let's get a battery report real quick. All right, man, that couldn't have been a better maiden. I've had some good maidens, and that one was superb. Absolutely superb. There's a lot of people here today. That's why we're out in the field. But let's, you got two. I got two 2700 China Hobbies 2.74S's all the way forward. Just that much space. She CG's just perfect. That's the CG marks. I don't remember the numbers. I'm sorry. I want to say it's 60 millimeters, but it's actually a little bit further back than that. But I got the I got a 7-channel Lemon RX. One antenna going this way and down, and one going back that way, so they're at 90 degrees. Let's get you a battery report real quick. All right. This one is at 30%, and this one's at 30%, so even draw. My rates that I just flew in, I'll just tell them to you because you're probably not going to be able to see them on the screen. Aileron were 100 with 30% expo.
Yeah, I can't see it.
The elevator was 100 with 30% expo. And the rudder, 100% with 30% expo all the way around. I didn't change rates. My flap settings. Now, if you look at my flaps, the elevator is actually up just a touch.
Manual mode. Manual mode. Manual mode. Wind stabilizer.
Okay. The elevator is actually, no, it's not. I guess it's not. But, oh, it's because flaps. All right, without the flaps down, the elevator by default is up just about 3 millimeters. Okay, and that's the way you want it to fly. So the default is up actually -15 on the spectrum, but 3 millimeters in actual travel on the elevator. That's the way you want to set that. This is by the manual. Okay, now I've got by the manual flap settings, and the way they translate in Spectrum, flaps up are negative 100%. Position 1 is negative 30%. In other words, that's flaps up, and 10% positive 10% for landing flaps. Now, with takeoff, you've got a negative 1.5% down elevator. You can see it goes down. And then for landing down 3 millimeters down. So, and that's the mix. All right, had 45 seconds left, and there was 30% left on the battery. So really 4 minutes is really what you want to fly. I'm going to try 3300s next and see how it does. But man, I am very impressed with this plane. She flew great, absolutely fabulous. And we got a lot of people here, so I'm glad we got a flight in. Very happy camper right now. But that it, folks, is the Flightline P-38. Great, iconic World War II plane. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, as good as she flies, the basic assembly and unboxing went perfectly. I wasn't able to film those. But the wiring, putting the wires, some of my wires weren't labeled. I spent 3 hours just on wiring alone. Take your time. Get a good servo tester. Don't test the lights with servo tester. Just test the control surfaces. I had by process of default, because several of the labels were not correctly labeled, and I had my cuss jar were filled up quickly in the 3 hours I spent on the wiring alone. So that is daunting. And Flightline and Motion RC will even tell you that this is the most complex wiring job of all their planes. It was a nightmare. I can't sugarcoat it. I can't make it something it ain't. It was a nightmare. But once you get it all together, you're rewarded with a great flying, great looking, awesome P-38. Folks, thank you for watching. God bless you. Don't forget, faith, family, and friends, P-38s, and God is good. Bye-bye.